the last section of our lower body mobility, we're going to be focusing on hip control. Hip control can consist of either rotation or hip flexion and extension. In this series, we're going to be using a Perform Better resistance band. Again, you can use whatever resistant bands you have available. Just make sure that it's a thick band that does have some resistance to it. Banded leg raise. What we want to do is we want to place the band around the center of our foot. We're going to lay onto our back. With my opposite foot that's not banded, I want to turn it inward towards me. From here, I'm going to raise my leg up as high as I can. And from there, once I reach my end range of motion, using the band, I'm going to give it a light pull to have some assistance and lower it back down. So again, I place the band in the center of my foot. I raise my leg up by pushing my low back into the floor. And when I reach that end range of motion, I use the band, have a light pull at the top to further it. So again, raising up, light pull, lower it back down. Lateral banded leg raise. So rather than going directly upward, we're going to be going to the side. Now with this lateral banded leg raise, it's going to be targeting a little bit more on the lateral side of your hamstring. So I turn my leg inward and I raise it up as far as I can. Raise that. When I reach that end range of motion, I give that light pull, lower it back down. Off to the side, raise it up and pull. Again, I'm looking for a light pull. Nothing heavy here. Banded leg drop. With my thumbs facing my foot, I'm going to spread the band apart and pull my elbows down to the floor, creating tension on the band. From there, I raise my leg up, I lower it down, slow and controlled, hover above the floor, then raise back up. Slow and controlled downward, I hover above the floor and raise back up. Next is standing hip cars. With your standing hip cars, you can use the wall for support if you need to. Otherwise, you can do it just standing as well. But for demonstration's sake, I'm going to be using the wall. So with our hip cars, cars are known for what's called controlled articular rotation. That's fancy words for showing you that you have full control of the rotation of your joint. Standing hip cars. We're going to raise our leg upward. You're going to pull your leg out to the side. From there, you're going to twist and turn your thigh inward, raise it back up, and repeat for the set amount of reps going outward. From there, you're going to then repeat going opposite. So rather than going outward, I'm pulling inward. I reach back, rotate over, and swing back in. So again, I raise upward, rotate outward, rotate inward, and repeat. Then I'm going to move into the opposite side, where I reach my hip back as far as I can, rotate outward, then rotate inward. Half kneeling hip car. So using the wall again, I'm pressing my palms into the wall. I'm going to raise my leg up. I'm going to reach it back, rotate down, and pull my heel towards my butt, reach my hip back, and rotate my leg forward. So in this position, I'm in a half kneeling position. I'm pressing into the floor, doing the same thing as my hip car, but now I'm in a half kneeling position, which is challenging the position even more. Quadruped hip cars. In this position, now I'm on my hands and knees. I am in my quadruped position. I'm going to squeeze my heel towards my butt, lift my knee up, rotate my hip outward, swing it back down, and repeat. So reach my hip back, rotate outward, swing it back in. Repeat for the set amount of reps, and then now I'm going to go upward, outward, and rotate back inward. So upward, outward, rotate back inward.